This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
All right, my viewers and subscribers. So here comes the correct information. So the plan was to actually do a comparison between how our players performed last year and then this year in the Abu Dhabi T10 final. And then I decided not to worry, do the comparison, and then I just ended up reading the information off the wrong screen, giving you guys the information from last year. Anyways, I didn't watch the games. I was just trying to put together the information. So here it goes now, my peeps. Nicholas Pooran, he was victorious in the final against his former captain Pollard. So it was the Declan Gladiators taking on the New York Strikers, and the Declan Gladiators, as I said, they were able to beat them by 37 runs. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the scorecard and also give you back some information on that Pakistan versus England test match that is going on, as I had to remove the entire information because of the mistake right there. So all right, so it was the Declan Gladiators that batted first, and they were able to put together a competitive total of 128 for 4. 128 for 4 is what they got. And the former West Indies captain Nicholas Pooran, he was in good form, getting 40 from 23 with 5 fours and 1 6 in that knock. And David Visa, he had 43 from 18 deliveries with 2 fours and 4 sixes. So Pooran getting 5 fours and 1 6, and he was able to get 40 from 23. So 128 for 4. Not too bad in 10 overs, my peeps. Bowling for the other team, Akil Hussain, as I said, being very good in the tournament. Bowling 2 overs, picking up 2 wickets for 16 runs. And we had Pollard doing some bowling. His 1 over cost him 16 runs, and he picked up a solitary wicket. Wahabi Riaz, he had 2 overs, 43 runs, 1 wicket. So that is basically how it went for the Declan Gladiators in terms of their batting, and that is how it went for the bowling for Pollard's team. So 128 for 4. And on the Declan Gladiators team, another West Indian, Andre Russell, he batted, only scored 9, in comparison to what he scored in last year's final. Shout out to Andre Russell, I understand. All right, chasing it down now, the Pollard's team, the New York Strikers, they were only able to get 91 for 5 off their 10 overs. 91 for 5, and Pollard in that game, in that innings, he was able to get 23 from 15, and he had to retired hurt. Not sure exactly what went wrong, as I wasn't seeing the game. So 98 is what they got. 91 for 5, actually 91 for 5. The top scorer there, Pollard, getting 23 from 15. Jordan Thompson getting 22 from 17. And those were the 2 guys that were able to get up, get majority of the runs there. Bowling for the other team, Odin Smith, he had 2 overs, 15 runs, didn't pick up any wicket. Josh Little had 2 overs, gave away 4 runs, picked up 2 wickets. And Mohammed Hassani had 2 overs, 14 runs, and he picked up 2 wickets. So that is basically how it went. Nicholas Pooran and his team winning quite easily, quite comfortably. And David Visa getting the man of the match, 43 from 18, plus he had 2 catches. So the Declan Gladiators securing victory by 37 runs. Nicholas Pooran, he would have dominated, I said dominated, but he was extremely good throughout the tournament and was awarded for that. So shout out to the West Indies captain, former captain. As you guys know, I call this the Holiday League. I I gave you some holiday information in the first part, giving you guys the wrong information. Anyway, let me give you some more information as it relates to the England versus Pakistan test series. So test match, that is a runs fest, my people. They are playing they are supposed to play 3 test matches, and this is the first one, and at the end of day 4, I tell you, a whole lot of runs has been scored. England batting first, they scored 579. They scored 657. England batting first got 657, and Pakistan had 579. Quite a few centurions in there. Then England went back in and scored 264 for 7 in their second innings, 264 for 7 in their second innings. And they had a couple of guys, teeing off and getting some quick-fired runs. So in that second innings for England, we had Zach Crawley getting 50 from 48, Joe Root getting 73 from 69, Harry Brook getting 87 from 25 to basically notch up some runs quite quickly to give the Pakistan players to try and chase. And in the chase now, as I said, my viewers and subscribers, the Pakistan, they lost 2 wickets, 80 runs for 2 wickets, and they are still trailing by 263 runs. So they need 263 runs to win. It is not impossible. They have a day to get it. England just need a couple more wickets. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. Their captain Babar Azam is actually out, so he's not going to be there to lead that chase at all. So, they're definitely going to have to be careful and plan whether they're going to try and chase it down to win the game, or they are going to remain calm and try to draw the game. So, there you have it, my peeps. That is what is going on in that Pakistan versus England game. And as we are recording this, France, they would have, just to give you some World Cup update, France would have won their game earlier today. It was a dominant performance by them, scoring 3 goals. We had Oliver Giroud getting 1 and Kylian Mbappe getting 2 goals, as France was able to beat Poland 3-1, with Robert Lewandowski getting a goal. England, as I am recording this, currently leading Senegal by 3-0. And they are basically moving to the next round to take on France. So it's going to be interesting to see how that one will go, my peeps. Just to quickly remind you guys, we will be live later on this evening at 6 p.m. So if you are available, just make sure you check in so you can come have a chat with us. Going to talk a little bit about the West Indies first test match against Australia, plus that test match between England and Pakistan. And you don't know the World Cup is on, so we can also take a look at that, my peeps. So just make sure you take your time and come in. All right, my viewers and subscribers, big up on yourself. I will touch base later on. I'm out.